The last two videos have focused on Bitcoin, the proof of work method, and its consequences. We know that in order to mine crypto, we need time, money, and knowledge. But, is there a better way to mine cryptocurrencies? Yes. Let me introduce you to proof of stake. Proof of stake is the alternative to proof of work. The advantages of proof of stake is the amount of transactions that can be processed, the quickness of the verification, almost no energy is needed, and it is more decentralized. It's basically mining level 9000. The concept of proof of stake comes from the function of stakeholders of a company. The whole theory behind it is that the stakeholders of companies have interest in growing the company and protecting it as well, because they have a stake in it. Okay, but why is that the new mining? What does that have to do with anything? And who is using that? And how does it work? New crypto projects like Cardano and Polkadot, and very soon Ethereum, maybe, are proof-of-stake blockchains. Staking is different to mining due to the method of the validation of the transactions. Instead of having miners compete for the rights to validate a transaction using a lot of computational power and thus wasting a lot of energy, staking is kind of like a lottery game. The validator of each block is chosen randomly. Kind of. Okay, let's do a little example. Let's say there is a blockchain with 4 stakers. The proof-of-stake algorithm will choose a staker randomly to verify each transaction of every block. Every time a block is verified, the staker gets rewarded. The verification process is faster because the staker who verifies the transactions does not have to solve a hard computational problem anymore. Instead, the staker is chosen randomly and instantly. This is really important. This leads to faster transaction speeds. Now, let's say a staker misbehaves and is not validating transactions or is doing something wrong. What will happen is that the staker will not get any rewards and a stake from his pool, from his wallet, will be taken from him or her. Not every proof-of-stake algorithm is the same. Different blockchains like Cardano and Polkadot have the proof-of-stake algorithm, which works in the same method, but might differ. Let's explore the proof-of-stake algorithm of Cardano a little bit. It's really interesting. Miners, or better known in proof-of-stake as validators, are chosen randomly for the verification process. Each validator has a stake. In this case, that stake are coins. In the case of Cardano, the coins are called ADA. If the validators validate transactions in a correct way, they get rewarded with more coins. If they do not validate the block or try to do something malicious, a big chunk of the coins they own will be taken away. In that sense, validators are encouraged to validate transactions correctly without doing dumb stuff. The rewards each validator receives depends on the stake they have. With more stake, more rewards. With less stake, less rewards. That is not all. There are 2 more interesting properties to proof of stake in the Cardano blockchain, like the maximum stake per validator and the delegator concept. In order to reach true decentralization, each validator is capped at 60 million ADA. The reason for the cap is to prevent monopolies of validators in the network. The whole concept is that it is better to have millions of small validators than 100 huge ones. That makes the blockchain more decentralized. The second property is called delegation. If you own some ADA but do not have the time, or energy, or motivation to become a validator, you can delegate your ADA to a validator. This doesn't mean that the validator will control your coins like a bank does. It means that they have a representation of your coin in their validation system, but they do not own them, or have them, or cannot control them. you can only stake to one validator, and you will get rewarded as well. It's like passive income. These two concepts make the network more secure. The more staked tokens, the better, and everybody can take part in the staking system and security, not like mining. So basically, staking is more decentralized than mining, it is better for the environment, the transactions are way faster, and everybody can take part of securing the network. So, that's it. That is proof of stake. What do you think? Do you think staking is the future? Do you think staking is better than mining? Comment down below. If you have any questions, please. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and like for more content on crypto mining or staking. If you want to learn more about mining, click here. If you want to learn about the environmental impact of Bitcoin, click here. See you next time. Bye!